Hey y'all. Well, I thought I would show you the big log we brought home this morning. I told you yesterday in the kerfuffle video that we had a tire blowout, so we had to go back and change it today. Everything was still there, even the straps. That was a nice thing. But this guy's a whopper. This one is a whopper. It's 9 feet long and about 42 inches through the center. Hugh said that it will be fun.
Huh?
I said, you said that it will be fun. Fun to cut.
Well, you're going to spend more time sawing than you are changing logs.
Yeah.
It takes just as long to set up a 12-inch log as it does to set that thing up. When you get that and set up, you're going to be sawing for 2 or 3 hours.
Well, I am glad that it's home and everybody's safe. And yeah, the big machine will have to lift that one to put it over on the sawmill.
We don't have to lift it, we just roll it.
The big one will have to roll it. But it's going to be...
I wouldn't try to pick it up.
Yeah. It's too cold today to do anything. But I've got to run to Presnell's, and I thought I'd bring you guys along. Let me just show you. I've got an escapee. She's in here in the feedway. Stinky thing. I think she must be laying her eggs in here also.
I'm saying she's laying in the barn.
Yeah. Because we never have any white eggs in the nesting boxes. And Hugh found a big bunch of eggs when he was getting hay out this past spring. But this is the reason I want to take you guys along for the ride. Check this out. Everybody around here calls that Rhime ice, and it is just absolutely gorgeous. It is so pretty. Hugh and I told him that it was worth the trip out this morning just to see the mountains. That doesn't happen too often, but maybe once or twice in the winter time. So let's go. I've got my car all warmed up. Let's drive to Presnell's, and we'll make a stop or two along the way and get some really pretty views. All right, honey. I'm going to Presnell's. You want to ride?
Huh?
Yes, I'm going to Presnell's. You want to ride?
I'm going to go eat me some lunch.
Okay, he's going to go eat lunch. You can see we still have a little snow on top of the house. It actually came down mostly as ice last night. And where it freezes on top of the mountain, that's usually clouds, where they're just down low, and it's so cold, the water just attaches to the trees. Just absolutely gorgeous. But anyway, let's go get her done. I want you to see the inside of my awful car. It's pretty bad. My windshield's mostly clear enough to see out of. Ooh, I'm gonna have to turn the heat down. I got way too hot in here. That's better. Alright, I'm gonna lay you guys down on the dashboard for just a second while I put on my seatbelt and take off my coat. I do dislike driving in a coat. It's chilly here today. Very, 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 very chilly. Alright. I'm back. There's some really pretty sights. I hope you guys stick with me for this one because it's worth it. Glasses, reverse, engage. And make sure there's nothing parked down here in my turnaround spot, which pretty often there is. Nothing today. There's usually a tractor back here somewhere. The cattle are up there. They have filled their belly and they are just enjoying the cool weather, just laying and chewing their cud. I need to get me one of those little attachments that go to my windshield so that you won't have to see the whole inside of my car. I think there's one that actually connects to the bottom of the rear view mirror. Alright, I think I can turn off my windshield wipers now. Look at the poor little garden, y'all. It's sad, but there's still a lot that's alive in there. We've noticed that the yarrow is good, and I believe that the bachelor's buttons are fine. We lost every bit of the snapdragons because they just bloomed. Every one of them bloomed, and I think all of the stock bloomed, so we'll get nothing from them this spring. But the yarrow and maybe the pin cushions, and I think we also, let me see, lost the calendula, and because they all bloomed. But the yarrow, the bachelor's buttons, the pin cushions, I think those will all bloom for us this spring. So when we get up here, this is my favorite farm. I've brought y'all up here on walks before, but the view up here is gorgeous today with this beautiful Rhine frost. So let's just pull up here and pull off the road a bit and just enjoy it for a moment. Make sure nothing's coming. There we go. Alright, y'all. Get a load of that. Is that not gorgeous? So very, very, very beautiful. It's my favorite farm in Haywood County, and I'm glad to live so close to it. Let's get out so that we don't have the gate in the view. The cattle down here are enjoying themselves as well. Look at them. Now that's gorgeous. So pretty. And so cold. I'm standing out here without my jacket on. But the freeze line is probably at about 3,500 feet or so. That's usually where that happens. I don't know why. Something to do with the airflow, I guess. My poor old car, it's old and it's loud. It makes lots of noises. I'll aim it out the window so that you can at least enjoy the scenery as we drive. And this next one up here is the most beautiful. My gracious, it's gorgeous. Girls. Well, I guess they're heading on. So I will talk to them in a bit. All right, and then straighten in front of us, y'all. It's heading toward Waynesville. And those mountains are beautiful too. But this is the one I want you to see. Right here. Let me pull over. Let's jump out for a minute. I'm squiggling you all over the place. I apologize. It's hard to drive and hold this little booger. Uh-oh. The bald has disappeared. In the mountains, or in the clouds. When you and I came by earlier, it was not in the clouds, but that range of mountains there, that's so beautiful. And especially when you can see them all. Oh well. Alright y'all, I'm going to hang up and drive safely, but I did want to share this with you. This is just a beautiful, beautiful day in its own very, very cold right. All of these mountains covered in this gorgeous, gorgeous Rhine frost. Okay, I love you much, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.